to Daily Diabetics. My name is Noelle, and this week we are talking about kind of how to get through life with type 1 diabetes. So I am going to talk about just kind of life in general, because I can't really think of something specific. So going to work with diabetes has definitely been a challenge. I started a new job this week. If you know or if you don't know, I started a new job as a receiving coordinator at a company. And so I have a desk and an office and all that good stuff, but I'm not able to closely monitor my blood sugars as much as I used to be able to, which is difficult for me, and it's weird, because if anyone knows, they know that I definitely love to micromanage my diabetes, and so that's definitely a challenge. But like, I keep snacks in my file cabinets and little treatments and all that good stuff, and they're super understanding about it. So that's with work, I guess. With relationships, it all depends if you have a supportive partner or not. Back when I was dating Corey, he was very supportive and he wanted to learn about it, but he never really had the time to. But he was sweet to want to. He's a good kid and whatnot. But yeah, so with relationships, it can be tough, especially if someone's not willing to learn about it, doesn't really care, or if they're just like, whatever, that's you, whatever. My ideal partner would be very into diabetes or getting to know it, to know the basics, to know what they need to know, but not to the point where they're telling me what to do or how to do it. In a relationship, someone that's willing to change my pump if I need to, but I'm still off my pump. I'm actually on MDI still, and I'm on Tresiba now. So I switched from Lantus to Tresiba, and so far I love it. It's just trying to adjust everything. Dawn phenomenon is kind of back. I had perfected it with Lantus, but now that I'm on a new insulin, it is a little funky. What else? So I did work, relationships, life in general, dealing with diabetes. It hasn't ever really affected me, and if it does, it's a rare occasion. I'm not prone to DKA. I don't let it get me down because it's who I am. And I know I have a few friends that are going through some serious burnouts right now, and that'll be our next subject, but you just can't let diabetes get you down. This is the main subject I wanted to talk about, was diabetes through burnout. So, I've had diabetes for 15, going on 16 years in March, and I haven't had the best run for a lot of it. When my parents managed it, I was good. I was phenomenal at diabetes, and they were phenomenal at diabetes. When they kind of let me take the reins, I got out of control, and that's when my burnout started. So I was probably in my burnout for 4 years, where I was in 8th grade, 9th, 10th, and 8th, 9th, and 10th. I didn't really care. It was inconvenient. You just wanted to be like, I just wanted to be like everyone else. I didn't want to have to think about diabetes. I didn't want to care. I didn't want to change my pump, check my blood sugar. I just wanted to be normal and be able to go and go. And going through that burnout and having high blood sugars for so long has given me background retinopathy at the age of 22. And so it makes it hard And this is a touchy subject for me because I haven't even told a lot of the people I care about I have retinopathy. So it's something, we have to deal with. But, yeah. Diabetes is not easy. And I know plenty of people who have lost their battles. My ex-boyfriend's uncle lost his battle. Had a few friends that family members have lost their battles, which is never good. And Sophia, who lost hers, and all these other people who are losing theirs, and it's hard to talk about, but it's life. So I think my biggest advice with going through burnout is to know there are people who care and who love you and who want you to take care of yourself. Sorry, I'm playing with a makeup brush. There are people that care so much. Like, it's not worth it. Yes, I know you have your bad days, but you just have to plod along. You have to check your blood sugar once a day at least, Check it when you wake up and when you go to bed if you're in that bad of a burnout. I know I've talked to a few of you who are going through really, really tough times right now, and I'm telling you, it's not worth being non-compliant. You don't want to be that non-compliant diabetic. At least I didn't want to be that non-compliant diabetic, and I got my crap together. I had to, especially since I heard the retinopathy diagnosis. So I go again in December to see if it's progressing or not. If it is, I think I'm going to have to get injections in my eyeballs, which I'm not thrilled about. But I think with just diabetes in general, there's so many topics you could cover. Diabetes in general, you can't let it get you down. There are frustrating days, there are phenomenal days, and there are mediocre days. And on those frustrating days, you have to realize the next day is a new day. And even if it's another crappy day, you're going to get through it. It's not worth risking your life. It's not worth losing your life. And I'm always a source for you to talk to. I know I've given plenty of people my personal phone number. I have a few best friends I talk to daily. Shout out to my girl Heather, and I talk to Glow pretty much every day. Shout out to Glow. Who else? I have a lot of people I talk to, but those are probably my main two. Oh, shout out to Josh. He's my buddy. But, it's the community definitely helps, and you learn a lot, and you realize it's not all that bad. Yes, injections hurt, and if you are on my diabetes Instagram, you saw I posted 240 needles that have all touched my skin. Literally, they've injected them, well, I've injected them into my skin, and, yeah, it's a reality, and it's a reality check. Like, it sucks. Like, who wants diabetes? But, each day you have to plod along. I never did sports in high school, so there wasn't anything like that. Driving with diabetes, I always just check before, and I always keep my meter with me, next to me when I drive. When I have my Libre on, I scan it. Excuse me. But I am known for putting my meter in my mouth and checking my blood sugar while I'm driving, which is probably stupid, but honestly, my best advice to anyone is just you have to plod along and realize today or tomorrow is a new day. And my dad has always said, Noelle, what's the best way to eat an elephant? And it's one bite at a time. And that's my attitude with diabetes. And sometimes you just have to take diabetes 1 second at a time. So, there is that being said. I will see y'all next week with another video, which I believe we start our November project. So, yeah. I can't wait to hear everyone's stories and see each of you and you guys be able to be featured. So, have a wonderful week. I am going to plod along this week. Been having a few rough days. So, yeah. Have a wonderful week, everyone.